Hey, this is Rock from Whiskey D, inviting all of you to go to our Whiskey D YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit the bell. We've been all over Texas, and we take our video cameras with us, along with Emmy Award-winning Sergio Garcia Films, and he films everything, and we share it all with you. So it's like if y'all are hanging out with us on the road. From El Paso to San Elizario to Arlington, Texas, to Hoka, Bandera, Corpus Christi, Houston, Somerville, Texas, Alice, Texas, and our beloved Rio Grande Valley. We've been everywhere, and we're taking you with us. All you gotta do is go to our Whiskey D YouTube channel and click the subscribe button and hit the little bell. So when we upload something, you get notified immediately, and we upload a lot. The Whiskey D YouTube channel with Whiskey D.
Does anybody even remember Guy Lombardo anymore?
Guy Lombardo, is he the author of this song, or?
Well, he's the one that had the orchestra that, like, for years and years, since the 40s, traditionally on television, or when television started.
Is that the guy with that they named that trophy after?
No, that's Lombardi.
Lombardi.
The coach. Vince,
Yeah,
that's
Vince Lombardi.
That's Vince Lombardi.
He's crossed.
It was close.
Mixing genres.
Es el primo hermano de Guy. Yeah, man. I remember growing up at my grandma's house New Year's Eve. We're playing fireworks, and then Guy Lombardo was on TV, man, at midnight. This song would come on.
He's no Lawrence Welk.
Well, he was similar.
Well, yeah.
He had a,
orchestra leader like Tommy Dorsey.
See, I don't know if any of you people out there know about that, but look him up. Guy Lombardo. As a matter of fact, I have they're like distant cousins of mine. And their mom, their mom.
Are they from West Virginia?
Son de Mercedes, bro.
Oh.
Son los Whitakers.
No, hombre.
We were talking about the whites of West Virginia.
Todos estaban hablando de los gileños y la chingada.
Gileños.
Simón, that's what they would call the hillbillies. Es un gileño.
Es un gileño.
Simón.
I love that. I've never heard that before. Gileño.
You know who I got that word from? My mom.
Really?
Sí, no, es una bola de gileños.
I'm gonna steal it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it was like my grandma, but I have two. They're distant cousins. They were born and they were raised in the same neighborhood. Back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, if one family member bought a lot, the other whole family followed, right?
Yeah.
They all wanted to live in the same spot.
Well, they had no choice.
Yeah. So in Mercedes, it was, los Ayalas, Espinosas, Echavarrias, Rodriguez, and it was all sisters and related, and they, back when they lived in North Mercedes, it wasn't, they hadn't developed it at all, man. It was gravel roads. It's a monte, era puro pinche monte, carnal.
Oh, yeah, North Mercedes, of course.
Yeah, and then it started getting, but before then, they would all keep each other fed, you know what I mean?
Take care of the kids.
Si mi abuelo mataba un chivo, todos los primos, todos comían. You know what I mean? And I remember my grandfather telling me a story that they used to have a goat. And all my cousins, they're older than me, right? They were little, and he was the pet, right? So then...
I know where you're going with this. Okay, go.
Is this going to be a Faces of Death ending?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, so then he was going to, have to kill it, and they were going to feed the families. Mm-hmm. So the kids were playing with the goat, and he tells them, hey, ya llegó el stock show. But the stock show's been going since the 1900s. So it's about 80 years. Mm-hmm. And by the way, my band's going to be there. We'll talk about that in just a bit. But so he, the carnival was there. So he sent them all, vayan para allá para ver si ya llegó el carnaval y la chingada. Se fueron todos los chavalos. Y en ese momento mi abuelo mató el chivo y lo colgó y le hizo todo lo que tuvo que hacer to start, chopping them up to start cooking, right? Mm-hmm. And apparently nothing had arrived at the stock show ground, so the kids came right back
no.
and caught him in the act. And the whole place just erupted and cried, and they didn't know what they were uncontrollable, all the kids.
Wow.
Because of their pet goat,
That's
right?
traumatic.
I was barely going to say, what a traumatizing experience.
Yeah, but then he said, no, pero en la noche estaban pidiendo seconds. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, yeah. So,
Se les pasó luego.
se les pasó, bro. You know
Oye,
what I mean?
qué bonita vida más simple, ¿no? Esa vida de rancho, like living by what the land gives you, and you know, like the
That's not
animals that
simple.
you raise. I mean,
we
it's
like
a
to
lot of
say
work,
it's-
yeah, but like it's better than, you know, like a lot of stuff that people are into now.
Less
Well-
bureaucratic. That's for damn sure.
Well, the thing is back then you knew what was
Exactly.
in the food you were making. You know, nowadays we don't know what's in the food we're making. You know, because they put all kinds of products in there, and then they try to, you know, make the demand is so high that they have to do certain things to the animals in order to be able to, you know, fulfill the demand. And sometimes I remember Roberto Pulido told me that he went to this chicken farm and they had like levels of you know, steps, and there was not steps but levels, right, with chickens in each pollitos. And they had light on them 24 hours a day, so they could eat. So they didn't. That's all they would do, and then they get big faster. Wow. So they were able to, you know.
That's inhumane.
Pues chinga, bro. I mean,
so you're saying Roberto Pulido was an animal abuser?
no,
Oh, wow.
no, actually,
Thank you, well,
no.
you know.
He witnessed it. I mean, Roberto's a hunter, and he
Yeah.
goes by what we hunt and we kill, we eat. You know what I mean? That's the law of
explaining the times of back
Yeah.
then.
Pero en aquellos días cuando tenías un rancho, pues no había HB, nada de ese jale, carnal.
No.
No.
Aquí no. So tenías que tener tus borreguitos, tenías tus gallinas, ahí estaban los huevos. My grandma would make me go to the coop and bring back these dark colored eggs. They were like dark brown. And then they, you know, they were darker than the regular ones that they would sell you at the store.
Do you
know?
remember if the flavor was very
different?
Oh, it was?
It was different. It's like eating an animal that you hunt. You can taste the gaminess of it, right?
Yeah.
And
Did you
food-
prefer it?
Well, it's an acquired taste, right? And then if you don't like it, you learn to like it. You know?
I have a few chickens and roosters. I shared my cock on Instagram the other day.
Ah, sí.
My
Bien
pet rooster.
Tommy Lee, okay.
My pet rooster Brock the cock. I call him
Dios,
Brock.
órale.
Y tengo otro que se llama Frosty.
Órale.
Yeah, and right now they're nesting their eggs porque we would eat the eggs and everything, and yeah, you're right, it is an acquired taste. Sometimes there's little blood spots y la chingada, but I mean it's normal, you know, because it's eggs that are coming, you know, straight from your yard, right? But right now they're nesting about 14 eggs.
Órale.
So they're about to have pollitos, and I'm like super excited to be a grandpa.
Dude, now that you're saying that, bro, Riley told me a story about her dad.
Oh my gosh.
That he made what? Duck eggs? Was it duck eggs?
It was, well, yeah, it was
Duck eggs.
Duck eggs.
Yeah, it was duck eggs. So he made the eggs, and the kids sit down to eat, and they loved them. You
Yeah,
know,
we're
They
like,
didn't
oh.
know?
no, they didn't know.
We thought they were like extra yellow because we knew that he would put like a lot of butter and cheese, right? Because we loved our
I love
scrambled
that.
egg with lots of butter and lots of cheese, and so we just ate it. We ate it, and then
But it looks the same, right? It's yolk and
Yeah.
Did y'all
And-
also like Spam?
Oh, we just ate Spam yesterday.
Sí.
Oh my
Spam
god,
and
that
egg.
shit's awesome,
I'm
right?
not really.
I
into Spam.
love
I
it.
don't
He
like
doesn't
it.
like it too much, but I
Too
love
salty
it.
for me.
Yeah, me
I got
too.
the less sodium one, and it doesn't taste too
It's
bad.
still salty. What part of the animal is that
Who
from?
cares?
Treat.
It's delicious.
It's Spam.
I think it's hoof and nose.
No, actually, guys, I saw a documentary on that.
Oh no!
I saw a documentary.
You went
on
into
Spam.
that hole, huh?
No.
that rabbit hole.
Wait, I thought it was really bad shit. Like before I saw the documentary, I thought, man, they put a lot of
Like a hot dog.
the worst shit. No, they actually put good cuts of meat.
I see.
You know, if it's a pork Spam, they actually get, you know, the leg of the pork que viene toda completa con el bone y la chingada, and they like, you know, cut it up, le quitan el bone, le quitan todo
¿Y
el
qué parte
extra
del
fat.
animal es? ¿Es vaca?
No, well, there's different Spams. There's pork based, there's
Turkey.
beef based, there's turkey
Yeah, I
based.
saw turkey Spam. I said, maybe that's a little healthier. You know?
It
I
might
have
be a
some
little healthier.
information.
Okay.
Yes.
Spam is a processed luncheon meat made
Okay.
from 6 ingredients: ground pork and ham, salt, water, potato starch, sugar, sodium nitrate, which is the preservative.
Yummy.
Did you know that
So
when
that's
when-
not bad. That's
no,
not bad
it's
at all.
not bad. And you know,
At
It's
all.
processed meat.
when they
that's
put
bad.
Delicious.
when they put it on the
Not
can,
bad at all.
it's actually raw.
Yeah.
And then they pass it through these like through hot water, very hot water,
Uh-huh.
which cooks the meat inside,
Órale.
which also activates the ingredients that they have there, so it becomes a preservative.
Órale.
So then you can have this meat forever, basically.
See.
It lives forever.
Oh, it's like it is what you call a non-perishable, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a canned food.
Yeah, it became well known during World War II when the
Mm-hmm.
U.S. sent more than 100 million pounds of spam to feed troops around the world.
People in Hawaii love spam. There's like no dish in Hawaii that does not have spam.
Por eso están hasta el tronco de high blood pressure.
And you know what? Our really good friend who owns our nail salon, when they go to Vietnam, they go to Costco and they buy boxes and boxes of spam, and they'll have them shipped over there before they go. Right, so they'll ship the boxes
Just
of
so
stuff
they can have to eat and
when
stuff.
they're there. Yeah, so they love spam
And to share with the family,
with
I
the
guess, right?
whole
Because
with the
let
whole
me-
little town.
Before we before we finish on this rabbit hole, because I know we're gonna like.
Let me just say
No,
one
no,
thing.
no.
Let me say
That-
one more thing.
that
Jax
I'm-
is way more credible with a tie. Okay, go ahead.
I'm in lawyer status right now.
You
Saludo
look very
para-
handsome. You
Ya
look
sé.
very
Un
handsome.
saludo para Jay González.
Parece que vas para court o algo, carnal. La corte.
Parezco paralegal.
Yeah.
Ah, paralegal. ¿Qué les iba a decir? Se me fue la pinche onda. ¿De qué estamos
Talking
hablando?
about treat or Pam. Or
Talking about
Oh yeah, the
Spam.
spam. Oh yeah, yeah, the spam. So in South Korea, spam is very expensive, and they sell it to you in these, like, you know how at HEB when you go to HEB they sell you these gift wraps like como para
Yeah.
regalarle a la
Sí.
persona. Well, they pack it up real bonito. They pack it up like fragrances. Like if it was a fragrance
Yes.
from the mall,
Like a perfume
te
or
lo
cologne.
ponen spam de spam de chipotle, spam de, and luego te lo venden como $100, and
Yep.
it's super expensive. So it depends on what country you're from.
Yeah, that
Very
makes
romantic.
sense.
The valuable-
That's why our friends ships a whole bunch over.
Yeah.
So
very
Rally,
expensive.
Cheaper.
so Rally, this Valentine's Day, maybe a little spam in your
Spam and egg.
yeah. Happy Valentine's.
Yeah.
For
Thank
breakfast,
Yeah.
breakfast in bed.
Oh yeah, deja tú. I watch, like, all I do is watch YouTube, bro. I don't even watch network television anymore. And this video came up because sometimes I get these videos of this like little cooking things. Sardines, bro. Have you all eaten sardines before?
I love sardines, by the way. Yes.
You do?
I've never.
That's
tried
another
that.
acquired taste. What about you, Chaz? You're into sardines?
So my grandfather told me a story years ago that he was in a field. He was picking, maybe not cotton, but he was picking something, and he was working really hard. And he told me this story several times. And so they took a break, and they had sardines, and they were putting them in tortillas. And he
Ooh, qué
said,
rico.
he goes, man, it tasted so good. He ate the sardine and the tortilla, and it filled him up, and he was so grateful and so happy. Then he went back into the field, and then after half an hour,
Uh-oh.
Niagara Falls, no hombre, and he was like, never again.
Como que Niagara Falls?
Like,
Mayo
well,
chorro.
yeah, he had the Niagara Falls of the rectum.
Brown
that,
showers.
that must have mean, but the sardines weren't good. Then,
That's
bro.
right. And ever since he told me that story, I was like, I'll never try that.
Well, you know
ever.
what they did? I'm not a really, that's an acquired taste too, So
I like it.
I saw that they put like cans of sardine in a bowl, and then they put like eggs, and then they mixed it all up.
On egg. Oh no.
And then they threw another egg in there, and then they made it like a freaking omelet, and then they
they cooked
turned
it.
the omelet around, and it was they put cheese on it, and then they pulled it out, and then they cut it like a piece of pie, right? And you could see the sardines entre todo el huevo y la chingada.
It's como tortas de atún, like the Mexican tortas. You ever had tortas de
No,
atún?
no.
Oh,
Is that
my
tuna
God.
or what?
Yeah, tuna.
Oh, your
they
tuna
get the-
patties?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
like
get
tuna
tuna with
patties.
huevito, and then they make
Uh-huh.
it, and then they make the. Yeah.
That's exactly what I told Riley when they started the video. I said, son como tuna patties. No, but they were egg. It's like egg. Because the tuna patties, it's like a patty, like a meat patty.
Yeah.
But this
Te
one,
lo
you could
comes
tell,
con bread.
yeah. So I was like, man, I wonder how that tastes, bro.
It's almost the same, I guess.
Well,
You
they
know-
are rich in nutrients. They're packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals.
The ones that I like are the ones that are with tomato tomato.
like the tomato
paste,
sauce? Yeah.
Pero le echo limoncito.
Ajá.
Y poquita salsita esa.
Y unas
Tabasco.
crackers.
And then crackers?
Oh,
You eat with
con
crackers? Yeah.
yes. Oh my.
Or like a tostada?
Y
Like a
el
tostada?
bone, cuando le mueres al bone, the little vertebrae.
yeah.
You ever had
The
sardine?
vertebrae, yeah.
The little vertebrae.
A long time ago. It's not something I eat
don't-
regularly, but
I haven't had it in a while, but when I was poor, I used to eat sardines.
you know what I used to eat también,
When you
bro?
were poor last week,
When I was poor,
Those little bags with free, like sun-dried shrimp, those little shrimps.
Oh, yeah.
Those are very, very powerful too, bro, right? Have you ever tried those?
I've never
smell?
tried them,
I've
but
never
yeah,
tried
Yeah,
I know
they
what you're talking
they would
about.
sell them like they're like
They,
the
they
ones
would
you-
always sell them at the pan dulce places, like on a little clear bag.
the ones that you get for when you're pisteando and you want to botanear.
well, it looks like the
That you can get at the drive-thrus?
it looks
Yes.
like the bags that have like stuff like garlic and stuff like for the ingredients,
Spices.
and stuff like that. It looks like that, but vienen little pedacitos de shrimp, bro. Little shrimp like that. I don't know what they're called.Maybe you all know what they're called, but I haven't seen those at the store recently.
Yeah, they have some.
See?
Yeah, and then they now come with like little packs of like lemon, like little lemon
It comes
juice
with
and
right, the
chile,
little
Yeah.
Tabasco
tahini
sauce
or
you
whatever,
can put on
yeah.
it.
See.
Oh, I love those.
I always
things.
see
The
those
dried
shrimps in the ramens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Órale,
Oh, the dried ones, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Well, hey, Happy New Year,
Happy New
everyone!
Year. Yeah.
Happy New Year, man!
Feliz Año Nuevo.
So I need to know what you guys are doing for your New Year's resolution, Chaz. What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is always the same, and that's to try and be a healthier version of myself.
Okay.
And I'm always experimenting and trying new things, and I got to try and slim down. And it's,
And what's
I
your
actually never really stopped trying the whole year. I try variations of things. So, I mean, it's
what happens is when you try variations of things, then the consistency goes out the door.
there is some truth to that, but the reason I try something different because whatever I was doing wasn't working, James.
Oh,
Therefore, I got to try and experiment. They're different.
Trial and error.
and did anything work this year or last year? 2024?
No.
No.
So back to the drawing board. But hey, I'm not going to stop trying, man.
So what is your plan now? I mean, it started today. Like,
Yeah.
what exactly is your plan?
My plan is to, no matter rain, sleet,
Oye?
snow, or shine, I gotta try and walk around my apartment complex, even if I don't even lose that much weight, just to kind of keep my metabolism going.
Okay.
So that's gonna be it, just to keep consistent.
So you ain't gonna do that, wake up at 4 a.m. and take 5 eggs raw off the glass and run to the stairs
Protein
of
powder.
run to the stairs of the the
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
dun.
do that and then stand up and you know what I mean.
Adrian.
You're not that fired up, or okay?
I do that anyway.
Órale,
So, but yeah, I gotta try and just do it on a way more consistent basis.
what
man.
about as far as your food intake? What are you planning to do? Do you eat a lot of fast food, or do you?
You
just-
know what? What happens is, since I teach at various high schools and I'm always kind of on the go, you end up eating a lot of fast food, and I gotta stop that, and I gotta you always have to have food made, even if it's just a bologna sandwich. That's healthier than like a Whataburger.
see.
So yeah, I gotta eat way less fast food, and actually I've been going to Fork to Fit
Okay.
for the dinners. Man, their food is very good. The
Yeah.
guy from the Sons of Texas,
See?
that's his place. you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta eat way better and a lot less fast food. So
And then walk around a little more.
yeah, because I hate the look of a bullfrog neck. Ew, man, so bad. So.
Yeah.
That's my resolution for
Órale.
this year, man.
Ah, bueno. That was whatever you need from us, bro. And go to Dr. T's.
I am.
They've
and
got some amazing products there to help you lose weight, dude.
I just started doing the peptides.
Okay.
And which is a shot to the stomach.
The Sermorelin, it's a daily thing. You do it 5 days a week.
5 days on,
And it's
2
a
days
very
off.
small little, it's like the diabetics, the needle the diabetics use.
I just started it literally
Yeah.
3 days ago.
You'll start feeling it. It takes a little bit because, you know, you have your body needs to start, you have a big body, so it takes a while for it to you start feeling it. But man, it's the fountain of youth. Sermorelin, ladies and gentlemen, look it up. Sermolen. And or IN, I think, but it's just an amazing product. You can find at Dr. T's.
By the way, speaking of Dr. T's, we rarely bring this up, but you don't have to live in the valley.
No,
I mean, we never say this, but you could be in Washington State or Albuquerque, and you can work with Dr. T's.
Yeah.
So always keep that in mind.
yeah.
For the new year, don't think, oh, well, I wish I was in the... You don't have to be here in the valley. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen, and I highly recommend a lot of you guys that want to start, gaining some muscle, burning some fat, getting some energy, because as we get older, we lose testosterone. So if you do it properly with a physician like Dr. T's, you're going to be okay, and it's going to help you, and you're going to see results, and you'll probably stick to your program if you started a New Year's resolution, because what happens is, since we're low on testosterone, bro, we get tired and lazy real easy, okay? And then your libido's out the window, your sex drive's out the window, you start getting fat, you start being lazy, you start, and then you're just telling yourself, I'm just feeling older, I'm working too hard. No, it's because you're low on testosterone. So you get your blood work done, and they send you whatever you need, and you can because we can self inject the Sermorelin.
Rock, why do you go? We can self.
Well,
Why do you go like this, Rock?
Pues,
you have to put it in your own
He's like,
stomach.
we can self. We can.
Simón, así, carnal.
You mean self-inject yourself?
Simón,
Oh,
carnal,
okay.
así, carnal, así, carnal. Yeah. Get your mind out of the
I
gutter.
know, making fun of senior citizens is still awesome.
Chingados tiene, carnal.
I know, man.
I'm sorry, Rock.
By the way, I just
That was
turned
funny.
58 a couple of days ago.
Happy birthday, Rock!
Yeah. So, and it was real interesting because I had a small little dinner with my family and stuff, and my wife and my dad, and it was my grandson. So I got a picture that's really interesting. I put it on Facebook yesterday or the day before. And but anyway, Dr. T's Primary Care, 956-441-2188. Go to drtsprimarycare.com and tell them to help you out, man. Tell them, hey, this is what I want to do. And I don't know if a lot of people started their resolution today because it's Wednesday. They all probably start Monday, right? Because we got to start on Monday. That's why I always said, por eso nunca podemos terminar el resolution, porque nunca empieza New Year's Day en un lunes.
It's never perfectly aligned.
I know, and it was once, but it still didn't work. But anyway,
It's people's OCD. It just won't let them.
And the weather's all jacked up.
Yeah.
On,
so don't try to start today, folks, because you're probably going to set yourself up to fail. Wait till Monday, y esta week, for the rest of the week, hazte garras. Okay, del Monday empiezas con chingazos. Okay? All right.
puro spam.
Dr. T's Primary Care.com. Now, if you don't have a New Year's resolution, pues ponle pa Rody's Country Fried Chicken.
YOLO.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Salud for Rick.
And today, Rody begins his 40-year anniversary,
Happy
Congrats,
anniversary.
Yeah.
And they're going to have an event in March 15th. My band Whiskey D is going to be there. Crazy Pimps is going to be there. And we have something very special that with the Crazy Pimps that we're going to let you all know about that nobody knows about coming up in a little bit later on in the program. So go to Rody's Country Fried Chicken, celebrating 40 years in Eagle Pass, Texas. Also want to thank the two-tier custom portable grill by Solid Iron Works in Rio Grande City. Freddy Guajardo, 956-573-2398. They have seen some incredible success by advertising with us, #PVT. For Christmas, man, they were sending grills all over the place. I mean, absolutely fantastic. From coast to coast, Tijuana, Washington State, Oregon, Califas, Midwest también, all over Texas. So it was amazing. Solid Ironworks, 956-573-2398. Follow them on Facebook because they don't just do grills. They do all kinds of really cool stuff. They can do just about anything you want. It's fantastic. And just call Freddy Guajardo, 956-573-2398. I also want to thank Chorizo de HH. This is like the third year they've been with us, babe, right?
Yes, I think it's third.
Third year, man. And they have, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when they started out with us, they were only at the mom and pop markets. And we kept stressing to all our fans that go to HEBs and those supermarkets to ask for it if they didn't have it. Well, now they're at every HEB in South Texas, all right?
That's awesome.
They might be. I know we have people message me from, all over the United States asking about some. They want to try it out because it looks so delicious. And I tell them just message them on their social media. They might be able to send you a couple of packets. And hombre, qué bárbaro, cállate, shut up.
That's the power of hashtag PVT, baby.
Yeah. And this year's going to be even bigger, ladies and gentlemen. We got some fantastic things. Now, my band, Whiskey D, we are ready to perform. And we're going to kick it off March 6th. It's on a Thursday at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show. But we're still waiting on a confirmation for Victoria. We might be there the weekend before that. But we'll let you know if we do get there. But we got a little video. This is the latest song, right? But we got a little promo video of our band, so you can check it out. This is a kind of performance. Our performance is energy. That's what it is. Check it out.
Change.
There you go.
Hey, Rock, were you gonna slightly change up your set list a little bit this year? Or?
Oh yeah, we add new stuff. I mean, we're always and not too much.
Yeah,
because the songs that we do, people
are classic.
That they expect us to play them.
But I remember you had kind of told me, and I don't know if I'm not supposed to say that you were going to add a little bit more.
Well, we're at an accordion.
Yeah.
I mean, we have this song,
And keep it.
and our video, it's got about 85,000 views already on YouTube. We got a little taste of the video, babe. Can you play that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of my milestones for 2024. Who would have ever thought I would have one day collaborated with Bobby Pulido and Lucky Joe, dude? I mean, how cool is that?
And now he's gone.
Yeah, he's retiring. This is his last year. And so is Eli the Reina's retiring.
Man, all our heroes, man.
Yeah. And so apparently Bobby wants to get into public service, but I was able to perform a song with him, and listen to it. It just it came out really awesome, and I want to thank Bobby, and I want to thank Lucky Joe.
You know, Bobby really does make a hat look amazing. Look at how amazing that hat looks.
Dude, and he's been
It's
doing
just because it's Bobby, man. He's just got that look.
I've been noticing that he wears his shirts tucked out now, though. But you know what I mean? La pancita pa asústame one time. No te creas.
Nah.
Hey,
He
dude.
looks good. He looks good.
Hey, ya le pegó los
Look at
50.
this photo. This photo looks really
Ándale,
good.
mira. Man, that was a picture we took there for the promo. But
Hey,
I
Jack,
don't know,
I wonder how many
Yeah.
women got pregnant just by seeing that picture.
Hey, dude, I just got corrected. There's Bobby with his shirt tucked in.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Hey, Jax.
Monday.
And who else can wear beard dye like Rock and Roll James?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Remember that beard shortage of 2023
Yes.
or 2022? Right?
When he
2022.
when he had the Viking look.
Yeah. Te parecía como a Brock Lesnar, ¿verdad?
Yes,
Dude,
he did.
I hit dinner on my, like a keyword dinner on my Facebook, and I had dinner pictures with me and my wife from like 2012, when Facebook first started.
Uh-huh.
And just the evolution, right? It's pretty damn crazy, dude. The way I've changed in all these years.
And that's because you haven't reached your final evolution, God mode.
And the evolution, it's still got way more to go because I just took a picture of 4 generations on my birthday.
Do you have it?
Yeah, look, it's my dad. He's 81 years old. Me, I'm 58. My son's 36, and my grandson is 2 months old.
Oye,
Is that an incredible picture, bro? 4 generations.
wow, that's a great picture, Rock. Oye, el diamante es delivery man o qué?
No, está cantando como Beto Quintanilla, carnal. Ay,
No, digo, ¿es delivery man o qué? Porque ese paquetón, ¿qué onda? Saludos para el diamante. Love you, diamante.
Ya sé, le hubiera dicho que se cerrara las piernas. No, chinga.
Oye, ¿usted es delivery man, señor? No, ¿por qué? ¿Y ese paquetón? Ay, cálmese, señora.
Ya no le dicen el diamante, le dicen el Amazon 956.
Dicen el anaconda.
Llega en una UPS. Una UPS truck.
Un saludo para el diamante all the way to San Anto.
A ver, pon el picture otra vez, man. Ahora sí, let's put it on there, man.
And zoom in on his crotch.
As you can tell, I put my legs real close together porque no quería agüitar al jefe. Ahí están los Family Jewels, carnal. ¿Qué puedo decir, carnal?
Las Family Gems.
Es donde empezó todo.
De ahí salieron todos, cabrón.
Mira, son 3 chisguetes ahí, carnal. Asústame one time, papá.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God, man, that's amazing.
Oh my God, me duele la panza de la risa.
I would have never. You know what is crazy? Because that Mama's Prayer song that I wrote about my drug addiction and how my mom never stopped praying, and you know I've been sober 16 years and I'm going on 17 in April. I made we performed it at the island with my band, and before we do the song, I do a testimonial. So my film guy, Sergio Garcia, he made a reel and he recorded me saying the story. And I always tell my guitar player, when I start saying a story, play some kind of like music in the background, like a real slow, you know, melodic. Mm-hmm. And he did. And it's so when I was talking about becoming a grandfather, because it was the weekend that my grandson was born. And I said, and her prayers worked because if it wasn't for her prayers, I wouldn't be here to, you know, see my grandson, my first grandson. And then he put a picture of my son, you know, touching his wife's stomach, you know, like, and then I mentioned my mom and he put so I put it on Whiskey D, on my Facebook page. And it went viral, dude, 400,000 views. Wow. And I get messages from all over the United States from moms that are struggling with their kids, bro. It's pretty sad, dude. A lot of people out there struggling with drugs. And their mothers have no idea what they can do to help them because all they can do is pray. And that's why the song's called Mama's Prayers. And we play it. People are probably wondering what it sounds like. But
oh, and your mom is very proud of you, man. I've seen her in the gigs and the way she looks at you, man.
Yeah.
The sun is shining bright, but it's dark inside.
The reason I wrote that lyric is because it was like 2 p.m. and I was still awake and it was dark in my house, but it was sunny outside.
Sí, porque cuando estás prendido, you want to have everything dark.
So that's why it says the sun is shining bright, but it's dark inside. And it could also mean the curtain's hanging low. I remember seeing the sunlight through the curtain, dude.
The demons filling up inside this poor old empty soul. Burning the candle at both ends can sure as hell take its toll. Mama's prayers save me from this mess. Mama's prayers laid my demons down to rest. I tried so hard to fight them off, to strengthen me regressed. Mama's prayers seem to always work the best.
I like these lyrics right here.
Just one more shot of whiskey, and one more line of coke. One more drink drag of the cigarette, seeing my life go up in smoke.
I've been there.
Devil's sweet temptation, holding tight, I feel no pain. As mama got down on her knees and freed me from these chains.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
You wrote that song, Ross?
Yeah.
Man, those are powerful lyrics.
Yeah,
man.
dude. So, man, it went viral, bro. So now I'm getting a bunch of, people calling me or messaging me up on social media from all over the country, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, if you're struggling right now, there is help. I mean, whenever they ever mention, or reach out to me, I always recommend rehab because that's what helped me. You know what I mean? But there's all kinds of call the hotlines, call whatever you need to call to try to get your life together, man. Because, like I said in that video, if I wasn't for my mom praying and me deciding to change my life, I wouldn't be here today with you guys. Neither would my dad. My dad's got like 6-7 years ahead of me sober, and he was bad too, bro. So you saw 4 generations there. The 2 of them are miracles, dude, that are still here alive. Me and my dad, El Diamante.
Oye, parece que el Ronnie también ya he's gonna stop drinking, man. ¿O cómo
Pues
está la
man,
onda?
Ronnie no sé, he's not like me or my dad, bro. Es más calmado, you know what I mean? Yo era de 3, 4, 5 días, carnal, sin parar. Mi jefe también. Y nomás porear hasta ir al jale y salir del jale y porear hasta ir al jale. Así íbamos.
Viviendo la vida loca, rápida.
Rápida, carnal. Pero, man, once again, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there is help out there, and you can find it or just, give us a message on our social media, ¿verdad? So, all right. So we got Charlie resolution. What about you, Jax?
I want to become an amateur wrestler / professional stunt driver. Stunt driver. This next year. Nah, I'm playing.
No, you know what? Speaking of wrestling, the way you're dressed right now, you could be another Slick, right?
Yes.
A manager.
I can see that.
You walk out and you're a heel, and you walk out dressed like that with a wrestler. And,
oh, yeah, I would love that.
Like a management.
I would love that.
He would be perfect, right, bro?
My name is Jax Phoenix.
Yeah.
Como el pinche Paul Heyman.
Uh-huh.
Just to put it in their minds.
Yeah.
But yeah, my resolution next year, if we're going to get serious here, I just want to be a better person, man, because I feel like I had a lot of opportunities this last year where I was a bit negative about some situations. When I always try to be optimistic, I'm a very optimistic. I mean, you all know how optimistic I am. I never give up. I'm always, pushing to be a better person. Mm-hmm. But we can all always improve. And like Charlie said, yes, the resolution is always the same, to be a healthier, better version of myself. And I feel like I want to be a better version of myself mentally. I want to have like a more positive outlook on life and help people more than I did last year. I want to reach people and help people. That's what's coming from the heart. My heart is telling me next year you're going to help people.
See.
And that's what's coming from. And I'm okay. Well, if that's what it is, that's what it is. So I want to help people.
That's your goal.
Year. That's my goal. Help a lot of people. Okay. The more people I can help, the better. How? I don't know. But I want to help. And I'm down for it.
Pues qué bueno, bro.
Just be positive, man. Just be positive. Let God rain his blessings over you. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Just do your part.
Cool. Do
your part. I'm going to do my part by being a good person and being good to others and being fair, like it's that's all that you can strive for, man, just to have that kind of mentality, man, because there's a lot of people with fucked up mentalities and I don't want to be like that.
Órale.
That's it.
Pues así, yo y mi wife, we do a lot también. I mean, we had an amazing turnout for the toy drive this year.
Oh, that was great.
We have a picture.
Hasta le sobraron juguetes, ¿verdad?
Sí, and look at that. I mean, everybody. It was at night now, so it was really cool because we have a little trailer and it's pulling boxes with toys, and we go from complex to complex, the housing authority, the Edinburgh, Y ya están los chavalos esperándonos en línea, carnal. Y, you know, we just get off and we get in front of the little thing. And we have some people that are on the trailer that are giving us toys by age and gender. And then the kids just come up to us. And
how many years, Rock, is this that you've, with this year, how many total have
it's
you
been
done?
10 years, babe.
It's 10. This
10
year
years.
was 10.
And you know what's funny, bro? Is that Riley was next to me, and we both had boys 5 to 9 or 5 to 7. Something like that.
4 to
6. 4 to 6. Y nunca agarraban mi toy, carnal.
No, hombre.
They go straight to Rally. So, los policías enseguida de mí, los officers del Edinburgh PD, le dije, carnal, pues si tú eres un chaval, no te fueras conmigo, te fueras con la baby doll esta. Y dije, guacha. So, vinieron los chavalos del Nexon y me puse con ellos y me quitaron el toy a mí, bro. Y a ellos no.
Órale.
Because I wasn't next to Rally, I was next to the cops, bro. You know what I mean? And so I was like, ¿qué te dije, carnal? Y pues ahorita they picked my toy porque yo soy el más simpático de los tres aquí. ¿Entiendes la onda?
Sí.
¡Qué cápalo, bro!
Los hiciste sentir bien gacho los pobres.
No, hombre, we laughed. We're all laughing,
Nah,
bro.
yeah, play.
Those good things, bro. But man, fantastic ways to give to the community, ladies and gentlemen. And we appreciate everybody that helped us out. I took them like the whole bed of my truck was full of toys, dude. And then we also got chingos of soccer balls from Roy Landa from the Landmark.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then there was a trooper that was doing he's a trooper clause.
Okay.
And so he went by the station, and Dr. T's called me and told me, hey, I got a box full of toys, and we got lots of heaters. So we had already done ours. So I called the trooper, and he went and picked them up, and he was showing me where he was giving the heaters to, you know, the less fortunate in the rural, out there in the rural areas in the country, bro.
Uh-huh.
The older people and stuff. And I was like, man, dude, that's awesome. He goes, man, thank you, Rock. It was awesome.
And imagine
Dr.
how many
T's.
people are going to, sleep warm because of you guys, man. That's great. Not a lot of people can afford heaters, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about, man, helping people. And that's great. And I look up to people like you guys, man, because, like, I mean, I'm also, alcohol sober. I'm 3 years going on 4. You know what I mean? So I look up to people like you guys, man. You guys are positive people. You guys are awesome. Kudos to you guys.
So, ladies and gentlemen, something that we have is a members only. And we started it this year, and we're doing one-on-one interviews. And, we're putting up one-on-one personal interviews. We have one with Manu San Roman. It's up right now. But we have, Mario Marichalar, Lupe de Gollado, el de Control. We have Rubén Garza, el Bajo Sexto. We have Lucky Joe. Bobby Pulido broke down on the interview. I mean, I think that's the first interview where he really, wanted, his eyes got water. He's fantastic.
But Univision 48 tried to buy that interview off of you, and you said no for millions of dollars.
I know. Whatever. No, but nowadays they just take it and they'll put your name on there, but which is cool too anyway. But here's the latest clip that I did in this. Mando's been in Tejano radio since 1984. Wow. And he started in 78. So how many years is that, Chaz? 78?
That's
like
easily
46?
Well,
46, 47 years?
I remember I used to hear him on KIWW 96.1.
Puro Tejano.
Puro Tejano. And he would do 7 to 12. That's when I heard him. And I just remembered that even back then, I thought he was already iconic.
Yeah.
And this was like in 94?
He started at an AM radio called K Rio.
Yeah.
KRIO. But here's a little clip. Check it out. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? I know you're on radio. You've been on radio for a while. Super Tejano, 102.
Yeah, I've been there for,
¿Tienes tiempo, carnal?
I think it's been about 13, 14 years. I don't even know. But in radio alone, bro, can you believe it? 45 years este año, carnal.
That's crazy, dude.
Dang.
I'm about to hit 38, and you were already way ahead of me.
Yeah, I started in 79 con KRIO, 910 KRIO. And then I was there for a couple of years. And in 81, I believe it was, when I started with KIWW 96.1, La Caliente 96.
Yeah.
And I was
¿Tú
there.
jalaste ahí en KIWW cuando estaba Raúl Hernández y todo eso?
Claro, sí.
Man, dude, I always wondered what it was like to work and in that era at KIWW.
Oh man, that was the best, bro. Man, I tell you, I had a lot of great times. It was, like it was like como algo un negocio familiar.
Sí.
We were all family, man. It was real cool. It was nice. Not everything got the
Corporate cambió todo el pedo,
Yeah,
¿verdad?
se cambió todo. So, but it is what it is. We got to change with the times. We got
Do you
to
think
evolve.
corporate destroyed Tejano in a way or no?
Are you watching, guys? Well, I think it just it's the evolution of things that happen. But people from Texas and not familiar with la música tejana y la cultura, how can they, know how to make it grow or how to maintain it, So, in a sense, I guess, the corporations, people that weren't from here, there's some corporations that are here locally, locally owned and stuff, that's cool. Pero cuando eres de fuera de California, New York, or, Chicago, whatever, Miami, how can you know what Tejanos are about, la cultura?
¿Tú no creíste back in the day que when corporate came in, engringaron la onda tejana mucho?
Well,
Man, I wanted to see what he was gonna say.
Dude.
Rock, was he always that cool? Like from day one? Was he always like that?
He gave me my first break. He's always been, and in my first few years in radio, everybody thought I was him because I sounded just like him. I mean, he was my
Mentor?
my mentor influence. He was the number one guy in South Texas radio. So, I wanted to be the top, and I was influenced by him.
It could be scary to meet the people that you like, because you're like, oh, please be cool.
Yeah.
Please be a badass person. And
Yeah, even for the people that aren't badass, you can learn something from them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some. I learned something from people that were hard and assholes. But I learned lessons. I had a guy, Raul Hernandez. He was one of my bosses. That guy wouldn't fuck around, dude. And he taught me a lot, and he mentored me, and he was Mando's boss at one time too. And then there was another program director that we had that the very first time I turned on the microphone, I had to do a call in, and it was like 9 in the morning on Saturday, and it was my first day, Saturday. And then I they told me, the guy that was there at night, he told me, bueno, le haces aquí, pones esto and all this and that. And he left, and I was like, okay. So then when it came to it, I put up the pod for the DJ that's on location to call and be out on the radio, and nothing came out. But I thought, well, I guess they can hear it out there. I just can't hear it myself. So then I waited a minute because it says it's a minute. Okay, and then I lowered it, and then I went back, and the phone rings, and it's the program director, and he reamed me a new one. I mean, he expletive. I mean, bad dude. El vato me cantó gacho, güey. Bad words. Real rude vato. And so I hung up. I was like, man, what the fuck? Nobody fucking talks to me like that, right? And then the phone rings again, and it's Brother John. It was another guy that was, him and Mondo were like the top guys. And he explains to me, hey, Rock. He was the one doing the calling. He goes, you need to do this. So he took me step by step, and I did it.
Yeah.
And we did it. We did it. But I learned something from that asshole. Is not to be an asshole. To be like Brother John and help people. And guide them. So you learn stuff from assholes too, dude.
And it goes down to what I say. Just help people, man.
Yeah.
I remember doing overnights, and the guy that would come in after me, everything had to be just right. See,
Yeah.
He's gonna lay down the hammer.
Yeah,
So everything had to be totally badass, man.
But there's ways of laying down the hammer without being rude and aggressive.
Yes, that's true.
Just
There's
be
different
like,
approach. It's
hey,
a different
¿sabes qué? Algo
approach.
así, carnal, y la chingada. Nowadays, you can't tell any millennial or any Gen Z millennial guy anything because they get offended.
From a leadership standpoint, you have to be able to communicate to your colleagues and be able to just express yourself, set expectations, but at the same time, be able to communicate with them in a good manner. Just like so they don't feel like, oh shit, this guy's fucking telling me what to do.
Yeah. You know what was crazy, dude? When I was working at the radio station and I finished there at KIWW, I ended up going to, we moved from the side of the expressway to where Applebee's is now in Harlingen. And like Mando was saying that how can people from other parts of the country know what Tejanos need, right? And so that they were bringing in, once corporate got in, they started bringing in these general managers from Chicago, LA, Miami, and allá era salsa, carnal. They had me playing salsa on the Tejano radio station at midnight for 2 hours because I was working midnight at 6, 1989, 89, por ahí. And no, the phones wouldn't ring. As soon as the salsa hour was off, I'd start playing Tejano again, their phones would start ringing, and then I was able. But those 2 hours every night was like, no, hombre, carnal, pero porque el general manager era de acá y le gustaba salsa, and it's not for you, bro. It's for the audience.
It's the wrong demographic.
Sí, carnal, pero that's what. But that's a good question. If corporate engringó Tejano.
I wanted to know the answer to that question, and you can find out if you joined our gold members.
Yeah. Make sure to do that, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to thank you for 2024, man. We had an amazing year. I mean, the channel grew exponentially.
Not only that, but it got bigger.
Yeah, faster. So what happened is we got to a certain point, and we appreciate everybody that liked, shared, and subscribed. And we had quite a few. I mean, the year started awesome in February of 2024 when I got inducted into the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. Woo! So that was pretty interesting.
Do you have the thing that they gave you? Is that
It's in my one-on-one office.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, in this other studio. Also this year, Jennifer and Jesse. That was a big story in the Onda.
Oh, yeah.
They got together. They recorded a song. I think I have it here, man. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that she performed with Bobby?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It seems so promising, right?
Me enamoré de ti, el día en que te vi, eres todo lo que había soñado.
Sabes bien, bebé, que yo te amo también. Quiero una vida a tu lado.
Abrázame, hoy te diré que quiero darte el mundo entero. Cásate conmigo, tú siempre fuiste mi destino.
What a song, right, dude?
Yeah, pero que agüite, pues, I mean, it's sad.
That has to be one of the top stories of the year, right?
Hats off to Jennifer. I mean, she came back big, and she stayed. It shows you that, charisma and talent, like, if it's there, man, it is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this was like around February or March, somewhere in February, and then they played in March, or was it in March maybe this year, something like that? Well, they were at the Payne Arena, so they started a tour, and then all of a sudden everything just dissolved. Mm-hmm. And I just wonder how far it could have gone. You know what I mean? And how it would have worked for Jennifer if she would have stuck with it. And plus Jesse, I mean, then he went through some other trials and tribulations.
Man, he had a rough year, dude.
He sure did, man.
Poor dude, man.
Right. First of all, this.
Yeah.
He put a lot of
he
time and effort,
time
and money into this project with Jennifer, and it didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
And then his equipment got stolen in September.
Yeah.
From San Antonio, and so he had a rough year, man. But he's still there, man. And then he showed me a video he was playing. Man, I forgot where it was, but man, it was chingos of people, man. They were loving it. So that was one of the stories from this past year. Also, Bobby Pulido had Cora Fest for the very first time as well, which was good. He was did a little get together. He's gonna do it annually. Mm-hmm. So that was in Edinburgh, and he brought like all the schools now. They have conjuntos and they have bands. They have a band program,
just like the mariachi program. So
Simon?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So he seized on that, and he gave them all an opportunity to come perform at the amphitheater in Edinburgh, and it turned out to be a really nice event.
It was so nice. The weather was good. It was just so nice.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice to
And
see all the kids come together and perform like that. It was awesome.
That's great, Rock, because we need more musicians. Mm-hmm. There's a we lack musicians. So these programs are going to help create new musicians for the future.
Sí.
To continue, and that's amazing. I'm all for it.
You've got bands like everybody wants to be Grupo Frontera now, bro. So all these kids in high school, man,
They're inspired.
Sí, les gusta la música, el bajo sexto, el acordeón, todo eso, carnal. And unfortunately, there's still a lot of cities in the United States that don't have those programs. They're here, down here.
Good.
This is where they started. So I don't know which one would be a bigger story, either the Jennifer and Jesse, hookup and breakup, or the A.B. Quintanilla meltdown, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, man.
The meltdown.
I
that
know.
was big,
Remember
right?
that, dude?
That was huge.
Was that in May, right? It was in May somewhere on there, or June or something like that.
Something like that.
In San Antonio. We were in Odessa, I think, right, babe? We were flying back from Odessa, and then I got a text when we were in Odessa, I think.
Yes.
And it said, like, hey, man, AB just had a meltdown on
Yeah,
stage.
I think we were at the airport.
And the dude I gave him my number. He messaged me. I gave him my number. He sent me the videos, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
It was like if A.B. Quintanilla turned heel.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he changed.
Which
And he cut a promo on a city, and everybody was like, "Oh, este vato."
And he had a pre-meltdown when he came down here, when he was here.
a little bit.
He had
Not
a
too-
At San Benito?
At San Benito, he had a pre-meltdown.
Yeah.
He liked it, and he was like, let me take it further. And then the next one,
That
valió
is so
queso,
true.
yeah.
Oye, pero allá en San Antonio es un desmadre, bro. Fuck, everybody was, man, it was crazy. Zeddy, the singer, was like, he was worried his family was going to get hurt, man. He thought people were going to start rioting and stuff, man. It was kind of scary for
And
them.
then he cut like hey everybody, like he did the thing where he had to explain about himself and how
Oh, yeah.
he felt, and
that he has mental illness
yeah,
and
he's
all
got
that
all
stuff,
these
yeah.
things, and then I was like, okay, well, people, it's up to you to decide. Like, are you into this or not?
I
or
mean,
whatever?
we're all adults, and we all have problems. You know what I mean? We just got to deal with it.
I don't know, man, because, I mean, and it was interesting because before Jennifer signed with Jesse, AB signed with Jesse. And AB, Jesse always has the heart of bringing people together.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to, make amends with each other. And I said, I never have nothing against AB. So then he calls me from his phone and I answered, and then it's AB. And AB says, hey, what's up, Rock and Roll James, this and that. And he told me why he had blocked me from Instagram and why he was all mad at me and stuff like that. And it was for something very petty. I said, okay, well, whatever, bro. I said, well, maybe you can come on the show, whatever. But then he had he dumped. He got into it with Jesse. It didn't last long. Then Jesse got Jennifer, and then he had the meltdown, and then he ended up like
Que novela.
se enojó conmigo, bro, big time, to a point where 4th of July I'm hosting a show with the Cumbia All Stars in Starr County, and he tells the singer from Solido, Ben, to go on stage and tell me to get off because he didn't want me on stage and introducing him. And so we ended up walking out of there, me and my wife, and we're walking out. Remember that video where he's played, and it was, what's the name of the drummer, babe? Aaron Holler.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, he had video, and he put it up, and I was like, there we are. Look at AB. AB's like, a la madre. Like, he freaked out because I was passing by. I thought I was going to get on stage or something. But definitely AB Quintanilla, man. It's got to be either one or two of the big stories in the Honda, I think, right?
That's one of the hugest stories.
Yeah.
I think in the top two, top three.
And it was a shame because when you guys were in San Benito, you guys did a little video together. Like,
Yeah.
hey, man, what is hog waddle? And, it sounded looked like, oh, these guys are, mending fences. And, nada.
Yeah, pero pues ni modo, bro. That's the way it goes, man. Then went to Vegas. Took my wife to Vegas this year. We went Memorial Weekend. She went to go see Maniscalco. Sebastian Maniscalco. And it's interesting because we're watching an interview with him and his wife. And it reminds me so much about me and my wife, bro.
It's crazy.
He has a new show. You saw it? It's
Yeah.
called The Bookie or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody told me about that.
Y'all got to see it. It's funny.
Then I went to El Paso, man. We were in El Paso in September this year. And, because I do the morning radio program over there, ladies and gentlemen. You're all welcome to listen to me every morning on 92.3 The Fox.
I don't know how you do it to drive back and forth every day, Rock. It's
Pues
crazy.
tengo el jet,
He
carnal.
teleports.
Ay, la chingada, they fly me, bro.
Teleports.
Teleportation
Al
device.
rato.
Como Star Trek.
Al rato, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Al
Yeah,
rato.
huevo. Con pinche Elon Musk, everything is possible.
Then we ended up playing at Fremont Festival también with my band, man. We had a great time there. And hopefully we'll do it again this year, man. They had a little town of Fremont. They made the expressway around there. It's North Falfurrias. So we were there, and then we had Chrome in the Sand over here. It was the bike rally on South Padre Island. They had boxing and the band. And then
Oye, Rock, don't forget we had the first annual #PVT concert, remember? In Edinburgh?
Well, that was Cora Fest.
Oh, that was it.
Oh no, the one we
No.
did with Mesteño.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that, man. That was huge.
Wow, I forgot about that, bro.
That was
that is
huge,
true.
man.
It
That
was
huge.
Mesteño, bro, and us.
It was a great
Ram
turnout.
Herrera.
Mr.
Wasn't
Roberto
that-
Pulido was there.
It was on a Wednesday night. Wow, man. I went through my whole calendar, dude. I was trying to,
figure out, but
Yeah.
that to me that was a highlight, man. That day was amazing. It was a bunch of #PVT fans, and like it was great. It was
yeah, it was a
great
lot of fun.
turnout.
It was a great turnout. Maybe we can do another one this year. I need to talk to the guys.
It was great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. And then we went. We ended up going to some concerts. You went to the Wasp show. I went to go see Iron Maiden, Bryan Adams, Ringo Starr, Charlie Crockett. So we did quite a bit concert attending. And the last show I took Rally was Wasp.
And I finally asked Rally, what did you finally think? Here I have this banner year after year. And Rally, so what was your verdict of the band, Wasp? You finally got to see them.
They're amazing, but I think given the circumstances of me standing for like 4 hours before the show outside, but musicianship wise, they were really freaking amazing.
She hated it.
We were right in the middle. But I would have preferred to have like an actual seat to sit on, because standing outside in line for 2.5 hours and then standing all night, it was a little.
She
it was
can't
a little
hang
too
with
much.
the old man, bro.
Yeah, it's a little too much. It's a little too much.
Dude, I'm like, hey, man.
Wow.
I mean, again, you had seats way up there, dude, right?
Well, yeah, this is the Aztec Theater in San Antonio, which is a wonderful venue because instead of having like a sea of individuals going back, it's stacked and stacked and stacked. So you're looking down.
Yeah.
And I love
steep.
that.
Steep.
It's steep. It's a great concept. And I was just sitting down comfortably, unlike the abused Rally here, Pobrecita. And
Oh my god.
and they did when they do when your favorite band does their album from first song to last. Oh my god. And you saw that with Judas Priest years ago, right? Then they do British Steel.
Yeah.
One from first song.
That was 2013.
Yeah. And Wasp did their first album first, and then they did Greatest Hits, and you're just like, oh my god.
So out of
Texas.
yeah, they did
That
it.
was the
They
that
did
was
that one.
part of
last
the
song.
encore.
My favorite.
So, what was the best concert you went to this year?
It was the Wasp.
Yeah?
It was the Wasp because that album, I've been hearing that album since I was 14. Mm-hmm. And then to see them do it, your brain just goes into overload. Like, this is the version that I work out to, that I do cardio to when I was in my 20s and my 30s and my 40s and now in my 50s. And they're doing the thing that you grew up with.
Yeah.
It's almost like surreal.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, thank you for doing this version and this order of this album.
Yeah. It raises your testosterone a bit.
Yeah, man, big time. And you're just like, yes. And it was fantastic.
Out of all the shows I went to, man, I think my favorite show all year was KK Priest and Accept at the Paramount Theater in Austin. I got home like at 4:30 in the morning, took a shower, and went to work, bro. And it was like we do kamikaze concert trips, you know?
And how about Ripper Owens? You know, he hits those high notes.
Amazing.
Of Rob Halford, and he makes it look super easy. Instead of like dramatically, he just kind of casually.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, he's hitting those high notes super easy.
Incredible.
I know. I'm like, oh.
And then to have
Challenge me right now to sing one of their songs.
And then
I can reach those notes.
KK Downing, man, dude, with 73.
Yeah, dude.
And he'd play
Wailing.
Dude, when he did his solo for the song Sinner, I have a clip. I'm gonna put it on my social media. But man, bro, it has to be the best. I had third row too, and the tickets were freaking like $45. The hoodies were $20, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
$25. I mean, and then Accept, boy, that's the second time I see him two tours in a row. And I think it was the best show that I went to, man. It's fantastic.
Mine was Charlie Crockett.
Charlie Crockett. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was my favorite.
Dude, we
show.
were right up front row, dude.
Yes. it
And
was
he
awesome.
put on a hell of a show.
Yes.
And I had invited my uncle, right? And his wife, and he couldn't make it. They started getting under the weather.
Yeah.
So I put him out on social media, and some guy messaged me, and I said, "Look, man, I'll sell them to you for so much. I paid this much, so I'm gonna lose money, pero no hay pedo." But they're the best seats in the house. So he's sitting, and the two chairs are right in front of Charlie.
Center.
And I'm sitting next to him. We didn't even get him. I could have gotten those and given him the other.
Yeah.
So I'm next to him. I said, "Hey, I told you the seats were good." And he goes, "I didn't realize that these seats were this good." He was like freaked out, bro. But it was a fantastic show.
It was awesome.
The first show we're going to attend in 2025 is coming up in about 25 days, ladies and gentlemen. It is Lou Graham from Foreigner. And, boy, you can get your tickets now. Let me, this one has to be one of my favorite.
Painarena.com.
Yeah, Painter,
right?
is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Painarena.com. So this song is probably one of my favorite ones, and it's a mellow tune, but I can't wait till he plays this song.
Oh, my God.
Right, dude?
Talk about romantic.
Yeah.
Whistle.
Yeah.
All the lovebirds, man.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah, and then all the Foreigner hits. I mean, he can sing a whole 2 hours, and every song you'll
Is it
probably
gonna be a hit?
Yeah, you're gonna sing along to it because he also had his solo career. But he's doing this. This is gonna be his last tour, ladies and gentlemen, because he is going to retire already. And he actually went through a brain tumor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and you know what was real cool? Because I saw a YouTube clip, and he's come back from the tumor, and he's doing good, and he's singing and everything. He says his stories before the songs, and so it's gonna be cool to hear some of the back scenes, or back stories of the songs, But ladies
and then Asia is opening up.
Yeah, heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment, and
Yeah.
and only time will tell. I
Yeah,
actually prefer that one,
yeah.
but they're both phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, you need to get your tickets and get them at painarena.com or go to ticketmaster.com, and that way you can get them, and that way we can see you at the show. It's going to be fantastic. It's Pain Arena in Hidalgo. Lou Graham from Foreigner. All right.
Double Vision.
Yeah.
I saw Peso Pluma. I saw Santa Fe Clan. I don't know if y'all heard of
Oh,
Santa
yeah,
Fe
man.
Clan.
I like that guy.
I saw RBD. Remember the RBD guys
Yes,
from the novela?
from the
I got to see them
novela.
this year.
Nice.
Yeah,
This
so
year.
it was
And
pretty
where
cool.
did you see Santa Fe Clan?
I saw him at which one was it? I don't know if it was. Yes, it was over there at in
Pain Arena?
Hidalgo. In
Orale.
Hidalgo. Yeah, it was in Hidalgo.
Orale.
And
And you
they
got to
put a
see
hell
that
of a
Mexican
show.
OT?
Oh yes, I saw that Mexican OT too this year. I forgot about that. Yeah, I saw
Yeah, you went
Mexican
over
OT.
there to Buchanan's. Wasn't it Buchanan's over there in Palmview or something like that?
No, it was passing Buchanan's. It was a little bit further down, ya casi para la bajada, para allá.
What's
yendo
it
pa
called?
Sullivan. I forgot the place of
Yeah.
the what it was called.
Sí.
But it was a venue. It was pretty big. It was like
Mucha
two-story.
gente.
Sí, fíjate que sí fue mucha gente.
Was it worth seeing Mexican OT? Were you happy with the performance?
Honest.
The performance was good. The only thing I didn't like is that he took forever to go and get on stage. And literally, he took 4 hours also to go on stage. Where like the show started at a particular time, and for 4 hours he had a DJ playing. Where like other artists have like
Opening acts.
other acts performing. Well, they waited till the very very end, and then the opening act played like 5 minutes before OT came out. So it was like it sucked.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy, and I was like, you know what? Next time
But-
he comes, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, well, but the performance once he came on, was it worth the wait?
I mean,
Or were you too
He was
tired?
up for like 20 minutes?
you were
or what?
frustrated. Were you too frustrated?
I was already too frustrated, and then he had too many people of his entourage on stage,
Oh, I
And they
hate
were all
that.
and they
screaming at
were
the
all
same
like,
time?
like all like trying to be all chingones and shit. And I was like, dude, let the artist perform. Get the fuck off stage. Let the artist shine. The whole entourage was on top.
Oh, that's terrible.
So to me, it was unprofessional. So no, I did not. I did not like it.
So you won't pay to go see him again?
I would not pay to see him again.
How about Santa Fe Clan? How was that
Oh,
show?
that one, complete. different story, man. Those
Otro
guys,
pedo.
he has a live band playing for him. So like he's not playing
Tracks.
a track. You know, he
Yeah.
has a live band. He has a guitarist. He has the drummer, the bassist, and then when he plays his other cumbitas and shit, he saca el acordeon and he plays the accordion. And the setup is badass, you know, and
That's
he
cool.
sings.
Oh, yeah.
He sings, man. He sings like
No,
él
yeah.
canta. O sea, también rapero, pero when it comes to his cumbias and shit, el vato canta. So to me,
No, he's a special
that
kid,
was a
man.
great show, man.
I see
I
him.
would see him again.
But I see him, and I see like he's one of those special artists that
You know how humble that guy is? He's very humble,
I see
man.
the videos where he's at his house and everybody goes by his pad, and but that's dangerous, bro.
No, pero el vato es bien humble, como con los fans y la chingada.
Sí.
They try to, they break in through the, you know, through security to go hug him. Y los security guards, they tackle them, and then he's like, espérate. And he picks them up y la chingada y los abraza. Se toma la foto y la chingada. O sea, el vato, he loves his fans, man. And I
Sí.
appreciate that.
That's
And
awesome.
same Peso Pluma is the same way. There's a video where a fan breaks into the stage and he gets tackled gacho by one of the security guards before he touches Peso Pluma. And then same thing, Peso Pluma moves the security guard, tells him it's okay. And he gets the vato, he hugs him, and then they start jumping together. And then they take a picture y luego he sings a little bit with him. O sea, I love how these guys respect their fans, man, because they could be arrogant, they could be mamones, but they're not. They're down to earth.
But they got to be careful too, though, because you
Sí,
never
yeah.
know, right?
That's
Fans
true.
can be a little crazy
That's
sometimes.
Gaves Bronco 956. He's always wearing his bulletproof vest now.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, pero si le pones atención a uno y no le pones atención a otro, el otro se puede, you don't know. I mean, but speaking of Bronco 956, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I have my band, Whiskey D, but I've got something very different coming up. We have some photo stills of the music video.
Okay.
I'm not going to put the music or anything yet because I'm still, you know, we're getting some paperwork in order. But take a look, and I think a lot of people are going to be very surprised. That's part of the video. As you can tell, I'm levels above. Roman Reigns. I didn't know how to dress for the, you know, I think that looks okay, right?
No, it's good. I mean, it's appropriate.
It's totally your style, Rock.
It's appropriate for the video.
Yeah, and then let me see the next picture, babe. The next picture.
Hold on.
It's the Crazy Pimps, man. Those guys were a lot of fun. Yeah, there I am again, man. And so I did a collaboration with the Crazy Pimps, and I think the song, if you like Fito, is there another picture or no, babe?
There's only two.
There's only two. Okay. Well, we did a collaboration, and it's got a Fito Olivares feel, dude. I mean, it's like awesome, and the whole idea of the song, I wrote it. Lucky Joe is the one that kind of put it together, right? The melody or the structure. I had the melody. I sent it to Lucky Joe just con la pura, me humming the melody, you know, singing the lyrics. And then he sent me back the structure of it. And then I sent it to the Crazy Pimps and said, I'll do it with you guys. And we put it, he sent me the music. And then I started, when we first got the you know, the tracks from ¿cómo se llama? Crazy Pimps. The studio got them. And I went in there, and Chewy, the guy from the studio, he was like, ¿qué vamos a hacer con este jale? Se oye bien, doesn't have any life to it.
Okay.
So I get there and I start adding all these little elements to the song, and he was like, órale, bro. I honestly think it's going to be a big hit.
Your producer side came out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big hit. I sent it to Lucky. Lucky was like, dude, this genius. It's genius. I'm
Well,
like,
Genius.
what I loved, I mean, it's great all the way around. Jackson, I saw it. But
I love
talk
it.
about the cherry on the top, the background dancers.
yeah.
Man, the dancers that you have, endlessly entertaining.
Yeah.
The video.
Yes, for all the wrong reasons. I mean, I could watch the video over and over.
Yeah.
Every time you'll see something different.
What I like is that it's like an acid trip.
It is.
You don't even have to be high.
That
to
was
trip
my
out.
whole idea
It's
of
a
it.
trip on its own.
Follow me on social media, Rock and Roll James. I'm going to be putting up clips to promote it because I'm hoping to release it by the 15th of this month, and it's going to change everything. Okay? I mean, it was Lucky Joe, who was a creator himself,
Lucky Joe's a
told
master.
me it was genius, you know? So I'm really excited about it, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure to follow me on all my social media. And, well, I guess that's it for the first day of 2025. We hope you have some great resolutions, and we hope 2025 is amazing for you. Set some goals. We'll be all over the place, and we're going to be here next week. We've got Shelly Lottie. She's bringing an artist from her stable, and we're going to have some fun with her and talk to her. And we've got plenty of people coming in from here till March, okay? So we're still booking for March as well, so.
We have the box.
Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got sent a box from, what does it say there, babe? Bear Hugs, right? Or something like that?
Bear hugs and beads.
Bear Hugs. And what's the state where it's from?
Dexter, New Mexico.
Dexter, New Mexico. Okay,
Wow.
so I'm always getting, like, messages and stuff like that. And I got a message from this company. And they wanted to send me something. And I said, okay. So send it. And they did. And let me see here.
Oh yeah, there's a.
So
there's,
this is
there's
not
a
from
smell
one guy.
Coming, there's a
It's-
smell coming from the back. Oh, pinche anthrax.
I know.
So this is a company, it's not
Yeah.
one guy.
Yeah. Y nombre, bro. They sent it before Christmas. And I didn't want to open it off the camera. I will say we need to open it here, right? Because
Yes.
it's a gift.
Yes.
So,
So you've been waiting to open this.
yeah.
Yes.
It's bear hugs and beads. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, let's see if we can.
Yeah. Bear hugs and beads.
So, let's find out what it is.
Me imagino que es como un Build-A-Bear, pero the rock version.
Oh, there's a card in here. There's a card. Oh, did something fell out?
Something
Yeah, I
fell
think
out.
it's a
The
business card.
anthrax.
Yeah, the anthrax.
Okay, it's a card, right? Let's see. Let's show the card. Can you? This is it.
Yeah. Bear hugs and beads.
Okay, it's kind of blurry.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Because
Okay.
yeah, just
I
leave it
gotta-
like
I
that.
gotta
Yeah,
bring it out. Okay. All right.
that's good.
And so it says, James Rock, Rally and Crew. May the wonder of Christmas always live in our hearts, or blessings. Love your shows. Always watch you guys working on my beard or board, I think. On my bears. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Is it beard? Hey, it's almost the same, right?
yeah, almost. Yeah.
Bears. Rosa Aguilar, I think her last name is. The bear lady. Okay?
By the way,
Sorry, Rosa.
I collect Charlie Brown cards, and I've never seen that one. That's pretty good.
Do you
yeah.
really?
I do really.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh my
I
God.
collect Chad's themed bears.
Oh my God.
What? What?
What do you think it is, a bear is?
I think it's a bear that has a beard that looks like you with
Yeah.
sunglasses.
How do I open
Jax is
this
right.
thing? How do I open this?
I don't know, but am I gonna cry? Is it one of those types of gifts?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Well, you might cry because we've had a terrible season.
Oh, Cowboys!
Eat up, bro.
It says rock and roll James asústame one time on the feet.
Oh, yeah. Look.
That's
Rock and
super
roll
cute.
James. Asústame one time.
Wow.
That's
Puro
cute.
pinche Cowboys, papa.
That's so cute.
That is very,
Man,
very cute.
the Eagles destroyed us, bro. 41-7 and andan peleando y la chingada. But still, I'm always going to be a Cowboy fan. I'm never going to jump ship. But man, look at how
Same
how
here.
it feels, babe.
Yeah.
Look, come get it.
Hold on.
It's nice and sturdy, okay, Rock?
Look, check it out.
Oh, shit, this is nice.
Yeah. Ahorita
Ahí va.
Here you go,
That
here
is
you go.
beautiful. Está bien packed, ya madre.
Yeah.
Está bien apretadito.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. So we want to thank
Oh
Where
my
do I
gosh,
put the-
this is so cute.
Super
Bears and
Cute.
beads.
It's going to go on our shelf.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll be sending her some thank yous.
Oye, pues la Bear Lady se sacó la dagger
La
con
Bear
ese
Lady.
bear. Muchas gracias, Miss Bear Lady.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, before I finish, I have one more thing. So, when we went to go see Wasp with Rally,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my gosh.
When me and Rally went to go see Wasp, and she just absolutely loved it. So we stayed at Palacio del Rio. It's a really nice hotel. They're right on the river, right? Riverwalk. So we come out of there, and I see the Marriott, right? And I told Riley, man, I remember Selena gave me the suite way at the very top of that place. And she goes, really? I said, yeah. I came to a concert, and she was in town, and I saw her before I went to the concert, and she said, hey, I'm not going to stick around. I'm going back home if you want the room. I said, okay. So I got the room. We went up there, me and my buddy Carlito, and then we put ice and beer in the bathtub. And then we went to the concert at it's at the Sunken Gardens. It was a 3G concert. Steve Vai, Eric Johnson, and Joe Satriani. And after the show, we went back to at the show, I ran into two people from Mercedes. It was a friend of mine named Marcos. And I hung out with his older brother. He was the little brother. And he was with his wife. Hey, and I didn't think I was going to see you here, this and that. So I said, hey, vamos después del show, vamos para el hotel room por allá, carnal. So we went, and we went to the hotel, and we went up there, and they were like in disbelief. Like, what?
Because it was so fancy.
Yeah, and we went all the way up. We went to the suite. The suite was fucking amazing. You could see all of San Antonio.
Como la película de Hangover que se miraba con
crazy, bro. It was amazing. And then I told him, and there was a bathtub full. And so I'm telling my wife this story. And then I told him, you know what? Me and my buddy are going to take off. Vamos a ir al pedo. Here, quédate con el cuarto, carnal. You and your wife, you don't have to go home to Mercedes. They were going to go back to Mercedes in a 3.5 hour drive. So les di el cuarto, carnal. So I told my wife. And can you imagine how much that room is worth, right? Mm-hmm. So I start thinking, I wonder if my wife even believes my stories.
No.
Right? I mean, it's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah. It was
like yeah, right. Selena gave you her suite.
It was super over the top.
And you had a bathtub full of beer. Yeah, right. So, I mean, I'm like, I hope she believes me because I'm not lying.
Yeah, right. You have a friend.
So, move forward. Dude, a week and a half later, I'm getting to Dr. T's. And I see a guy walking out with his wife, and he's got a Megadeth shirt. So I get off because I'm like, hey, Megadeth, got to be a rock fan, right? It was him.
Wow.
And his wife, Marcos and his wife. And I was, dude, I haven't seen him in decades. And I was like, I was just talking about you to my wife that time I gave you the room at the Marriott, bro. Oh, yeah, bro. And his wife was like, so I had to make a video. Put the video, babe. Put the video.
She's like, Simon, that's why.
Babe, remember we were in San Antonio at the Wasp concert, and I told you at the Marriott I had a room way up at the top, and I ran into my friends from Mercedes at a concert, and I ended up giving them the room? These are the guys.
Yeah, it was a late concert, and he didn't want us to drive all the way back to Mercedes, so he's like, stay here.
Yeah, and then
okay.
We had a bathtub full of beer, right?
Yeah, it was equipped with the alcohol, everything.
Yeah.
Nice room.
It was at the top of the building, no?
Yeah,
it was like the suite up because it belonged to Selena.
Yeah.
And she gave it to me, and I gave it to you guys.
Yes.
Man, that's crazy.
We're at the right place at the right time.
We're just talking about it, babe, in San Antonio before the Wasp concert, man. They're right here, man, my good friends. Awesome, man. What a trip. Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas.
Ándale, carnalito. God bless you.
We'll see you.
Is that crazy, dude?
That's trickle-down economics.
Awesome.
Like, what are the chances?
No, it's unbelievable. You manifested him. I feel I'm very big on the law of attraction. You manifested him. Do you believe in the law of attraction?
Of course.
So, babe, you better believe everything I tell you.
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the stories that I tell you all, I'm not bullshitting. But anyway, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We're done with 2024, and we're ready for 2025. This will be the 5th year for #PVT Live. Okay?
Awesome.
And don't forget, if you need my band, Whiskey D, we're booking for right now, April and May. We've got March booked up. April, May, the summer, 4th of July, we bring out the flags, all that stuff. September, October, the fall fests. You get calls for that as well. So let us know, and we'll make sure to make a point. And not only do you get my band, You get the comedy with it between songs, and then plus you all get the promotional monster that is hashtag PVT and my social media as well. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Jax, thanks, man. We had a beautiful year. We're going to for another one, okay?
Oh, yeah. We're ready for 2025. This is going to be an amazing year.
Yeah. Chaz, nice jersey, and we'll looking forward for 2025, bro. Whatever you need to stick to that resolution, bro. Let me know.
Yeah, we started spring break of 2020, and we're marching towards spring break. And wow, 5 years.
And let's see how it goes in the United States of America with our new president.
I'm so excited for that.
And thank
Can't
you for
wait.
everyone who's been here since the very beginning. It's amazing how many people in the chats have been here since 2020.
Our fans are amazing. They really support us 100%. And all the gold members, thank you so much for your continued support. All our new fans, thank you so much, and for joining the family, the PVT family. And remember, liking and subscribing and sharing goes a very long way for us, because that way we can keep growing, and then we can spread our positive message to more people across the board. So thank you so much for following us.
So leave us a comment, like, share, subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that happened in 2024 before we leave that, Jax probably hasn't witnessed in his lifetime, but Chaz and I have, was an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate.
Reagan,
which was Reagan was in the 80s. This was Donald Trump, man. And when he got up from that attempted assassination, that picture has to be probably the greatest picture of the year.
Yes.
We've got a picture of that right there, man. This guy, man, nothing can bring him down, right? Is that crazy?
Usually the concept of being stubborn is viewed as negative. But, being stubborn can be a positive thing. Like, I'm not going to give up. And, man, he is stubborn, but in a way that is proactive. And, man, being stubborn, like, no me ganas, you're not going to win. And, man, he won, man.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you all have a great one, man. We'll see you next week. And thank you so much for your support.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I've never really done this kind of thing before. Have you?